So with my motor connectors connected, the last joint is servo signal. So I can get that clip out of the way. I'm gonna want to do this one from the top. And back up a little bit. Go ahead and just grab the Malenki from two sides. That'll make it nice and secure. Okay, so our servo signal needs to go, I put them to the W2 pads. I find that wire tidiness wise, I often end up just running this between these two and hitting that W2 solder pad. So these are solder pads. Go ahead and zoom in on this. So we do see people that put the wire through the tiny holes in these. There's nothing wrong with that, but you don't need to. Those holes are vias. So via, like, I can take this, I can get somewhere via this route. So the via actually takes the PWM pad, the solder pad, through to the other side. So you can actually, you could use either side for that, and the hole conducts, it's a via, it just conducts the signal through the board to the next layer. So again, you don't really need to try and put the wire through the hole like you would with a solder ring. And actually, some people just fill the solder rings with solder and use them like a pad. So the normal way to use a solder pad is to just tin up a solder pillow on it, and then you just solder your wire to it. So the way we would do that is, as always, we'll clean and tin our iron. And then with these, they're quite nice pads. You just put the iron on the pad, flow some solder onto the pad, take the iron away. So there you have a nice little solder pillow to put the wire into. We do want the wire to be tidy and close, and make sure that it's going to stay down after I take the heat away. Because what you don't want is to melt that and have it kind of spring back up before it freezes. So it's important that this is just another step in the work holding. That you don't want to ever use the iron to hold your component where it needs to be, because you have to take the iron away while the solder is still molten. So it's very important that your work holding is what's keeping your wire down on your component. And there it is. So you saw me just melt from the wire onto the pad. I saw the whole pad melt, and then I took the iron away, and there we have it. That is a fully soldered Malenki. And you can see it doesn't, no solder leaves the pad getting any closer to that pad. If you accidentally short these together, your whatever's connected to the other end, whether it's a servo or brushless, will act really, really weird. So make sure that you don't accidentally solder to both pads. And there's our Malenki, ready to test, of course.